What's going on here?
Hello there.
I'm gonna stay right here where it's nice and safe.
I mean, your hair has been blow-dried. You woke up and blow-dried that, blew-dried it, blew-dried it.
Raise your hand if you're lazy. I won't judge you.
Okay, now I want you to stop trying to become a morning person because nobody wants to become a morning person.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. While Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 doesn't have a release date yet, director James Gunn has shared many pieces of information about the movie in recent weeks. A new report has shed light on an addition to the growing cast, Sylvester Stallone. More to come on that. Vice President Pence disregarded the Mayo Clinic's face mask policy yesterday when he visited with doctors and patients at the Minnesota hospital, not wearing the protective covering despite the hospital requirement. Dr. Jonathan Reiner, who was the White House medical doctor for 8 years, slammed Pence.
Wow, so wrong, so tone deaf. Look, first of all, on one level, this is just another in a series of mixed messages that we've gotten from this White House about this crisis. On the one hand, we tell the public that we want you to wear a mask when you go out in public, and now the vice president, shows up out of all places, a hospital, and refuses to wear a mask. We saw today that JetBlue is now going to require all passengers to wear a mask, but yet the vice president of the United States, again, goes to a hospital and doesn't wear a mask. I was in late last night for an emergency procedure, and then again early this morning, and every second in the hospital I wore a mask. Most of the time when I wasn't even in the presence of a patient. And I wore the mask, and we wear the mask every time we're in the hospital, all the time we're in the hospital, to protect our colleagues. So when we tell when we tell the community to wear a mask, we're telling them to protect their neighbors, the old lady that lives next door, the man down the street. You wear a mask to protect the community. We want that message to be perpetuated by the president and the vice president, yet they refuse to do so. They refuse to set an example. I think it's disgraceful.
It's time for things I've learned from movies.
Spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
Good. Because a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man.
And that's it for things I've learned from movies.
Trump has ordered beef, pork, and poultry processing plants to remain open despite safety concerns. Wow, now Trump is even confusing cows. Dr. Anthony Fauci says he liked the way Brad Pitt portrayed him on Saturday Night Live on the weekend and has invited Brad to replace him at the White House anytime he's ready. The Pentagon released UFO videos yesterday. One thing is for sure, aliens are going to believe we Earthlings are homebodies and love being with our families. The Transportation Security Administration announced that this past Sunday marked the second highest number of travelers since April 3rd. The planes are empty, but somehow the overhead luggage compartments are still full. May is National Barbecue Month and National Clean Air Month. You know what? Somebody should make up their minds on this stuff. Major League Baseball hopes to start the season in late June or no later than July 2nd, playing at least 100 regular season games. To make it even better, why don't you just play 5 or 6 innings? Time for Nobody Gives a A third of pet-owning married women say their pets are better listeners than their husbands. Maybe, ladies, it's because you never give your husbands a Kong full of frozen peanut butter. Huh? Hey, Kong, nobody gives a With lots of time on our hands, we're watching more traditional television at night. I haven't watched network TV in years. Is Golden Girls still a thing? Hey, Grandma, nobody gives a And there's now a new app that helps you track toilet paper. Well, at least that's the paid version. The free version helps you track an axe and a tree. Hey, stupid apps. Nobody gives a everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live starring Frank D'Angelo, Tuesdays and Thursdays for NSS Live.